Oh, it's Petro Predictions here.
Some say penalty shootouts are unfair, some say it's down to pure luck or even pure skills, but what is for sure is that there is probably better ways to determine who wins a final, semi-final than random shootouts. For me, I think the best alternative to penalty shootouts is having a free kick shootout instead. This way you can control the distance, make it even harder, different angle as well, and you know, to make it even difficult, they could put defenders as a wall in place, and I think by doing this it puts more emphasis on how skillful it is to score a free kick, as most likely not everyone's going to be scoring them, and it avoids the humiliation or pressure of the penalty or free kick taker. Yes, you could argue it's an advantage for the goalkeeper, but a penalty shootout seems really disadvantaged for a goalkeeper anyway. With the free kick shootout idea as well, you're definitely avoiding or minimizing the idea of the goalkeeper putting off the penalty free kick taker. And come on, let's be honest, when a good free kick is scored, it is beautiful to watch. The second best alternative to penalty shootouts, I think, is decreasing the number of players on each side during the added extra time. You can still have 30 minutes for the added extra time, but say every 5 minutes, or even every time the ball goes out of play, or if it's a free kick, each team loses one player. So by the end of the whole 30 minutes, you could end up with 4 players, however many players. And I think this is fairer in a way that, you know, both are a kind of disadvantage. It promotes more kind of active football, as there will be a lot of like almost, you know, table tennis of back and forth, but it just means the structure is more unpredictable in the style of plays. You can't plan for it as such as well. Of course, the managers can choose which players stay on, but there seems to be a lot of unpredictability, but it's fair in the sense that both teams are losing out on players. Of course, there is the possibility that even after reducing players within the added extra 30 minutes, you could still end up with a draw where you could have free kick shootouts with all the original players that were there at the end of the original 90 minutes. Third best alternative to penalty shootouts, I think, is the attacker, defender, goalkeeper concept. So this is where an attacker has to go up against a defender and score past a goalkeeper within a 30-second time frame to get like a goal, a penalty kind of thing. Things to highlight here is that, well, it's only a 30-second time frame, so if that's over, change team, other team has a go. If the attacker commits a foul, if the goalkeeper handles the ball, like catches it, and the 30-second time limit, and if the ball goes out of play, then that would conclude as like no penalty, change team and whatsoever. The other thing to factor in with this is that I think it's best that there is no added extra 30 minutes after the original 90 minutes. So this would replace it all really. So you have the original 90 minutes and then straight to the attacker, defender, goalkeeper concept. To make things more interesting, it could even be 2 attackers, 2 defenders, a goalkeeper with the same, you know, rules of goalkeeper handling, going out of play, attacker committing foul, etc. to end it. That's fine. But maybe it gives a bit more, you know, they would be passing and just more tactics behind it. But either way, I think this gives a bit more tacticalness to the added extra time thing, and it would be a bit shorter rather than added extra time and penalties, and it's fairer this way, as say like there was red cards or even yellow cards, you could argue, in the original 90 minutes, those players still cannot play in this attacker, defender, goalkeeper situation. Which alternatives do you think is the best instead of having penalty shootouts? I've gotten some of these ideas from the Bleacher Report article. I've put in the link in the description below, and let me know what you guys think, if there's better solutions, if there's solutions you can think of that are better. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.